All right, let's go ahead and get back into this. This is episode 362. You know where we are, and you know where we're going. Three, two, one. Such an arrogant dick. Yeah, this is a bad. Things just keep escalating and getting worse and worse. He knows the timeline better than anybody, right? Like, and he predicted this almost to the minute of when it would start happening. That's just crazy, man. Like, it's not good. So, what of it? Man, Dogwood just doesn't feel like that much of a threat, except he took her by surprise. You know, at least somebody's winning. Oh, crap. Guess he figured that would knock her out. Like, she would pass out. I don't know. Hey, I'm not going to take away from his win. That was a big win. He got out. He went off. He went off. Yeah, this feels like a problem. I'm starting to notice a pattern here. I'm sure it's been there since the beginning of the series. Where they end the one episode, not all the time, but sometimes they'll end up like a quick moment. They will, yeah, like we didn't see Zoro the entire episode. Then we saw him for like 10 seconds at the end of the last episode, which I guess foreshadows where we're going to start with the next episode. I hadn't really noticed that before, but thinking back, they do that a lot, right? It's just a way of setting the table. They didn't need that at the last episode. They could just start it here, but it was a way of setting the table. Like, hey, this is what you're going to get next week. It's cool. It's a cool way to do things. Yep, he looks like. Speaking of lightsabers, he looks like one of those Force ghosts. What the hell does this mean? We don't get no translation. By the way, Zoro, how are you gonna get wrecked like this? Or are we gonna flash back to what happened before that? I guess we're flashing back, so we see the end result before we see the fight. Hey, man, I'm into it. Yeah, look who's talking. Well punned. Yeah. So you do the three sword style, huh? Good point. Don't worry, you will. Circus act. Pretty much. Yeah. You are. Hey, by the way, well, Zoro's ego wouldn't let you do it. But why doesn't Frankie jump in? Like, we got shit to do here. This ain't about just demonstrating, right? Then again, maybe it wouldn't matter because of the energy forces that they're using against each other, right? Look at this. They're leveling the room. So maybe there's not anything Frankie could do anyway. So never mind. I suppose. Jesus. Yeah. suppose. He should have. Right. Right. That's why it's a melding of the personality and the skills of the body, right? They're pretty well matched. Right. Somebody about to get wrecked. And we've already seen who it was. I kind of wish they hadn't told us that. You know, maybe it's they felt like we wouldn't believe Zoro would lose unless we see him lose before the fight starts. So now we're trying to figure out how he lost, right? I guess that makes sense. I wouldn't have done that. I hate that spoiling crap, but when did it become kosher to just not tell stories in chronological order? Like, if you have to go out of chronological order to make an interesting story, maybe you're just not telling a good enough story. You're not doing a good enough job as a storyteller. There are exceptions, of course. Memento is one of the best movies ever made. So, like, there are exceptions. I'm just saying. Sometimes telling a story out of chronological order can be a crutch. And here's an example. Yeah. This is why when we did the flash forward, the building had already been cut in through too. I was wondering when that happened, right? Why am I talking about like storytelling devices instead of being perfectly at 100% engaged in a fight? Because I already know how it ends, right? Zoro gets his ass kicked, so this isn't as interesting. That's my point. You might be thinking, well, why isn't he talking about the fight? Why isn't he reacting to the fight? Because I already know what's going to happen. So don't do that, right? Polka. I just don't know about having a polka as part of your attack. Just saying. That's what I'm saying, man. Shoot his ass. But Zoro's ego wouldn't let that happen. Well, crap. Bitch ass. Yeah. This is the most evenly matched fight Zoro's had in quite a while. I like how the skeleton's jaw is just open. He's like, wow. I thought I was a sword fighter. I love the implication, by the way, that we had last episode. The samurai was always just playing with Bone Boy. Bone Boy never had a chance, ever. Not a single second. He was just letting him believe he had a chance by not giving him everything he had, right? Because he liked playing with him. Yeah. He's running to a purpose. Don't think he's just running away from you, little bitch. The sideways slanting fighting is pretty cool. Like they're on the side of the that's what I'm saying. They're on the side of the roof. Yeah. Oh, you're not out of breath, are you, zombie boy? Yeah. Let's go. Let's do this. I understand why Zoro's out of breath. Why is the zombie out of breath? I'm thinking that the spirit inside him is not as good as the body. You know, in other words, Bone Boy wasn't this good of a sword fighter. Through the building. No? One sword style, huh? That's right. Don't make me drag in your ass. Ow. Well, shit. Oh, shit. Got him. Holy shit. Maybe they lied to us. They made us think Zoro lost when he actually won. So, see, that would be interesting. And that would retroactively destroy everything I was bitching about. Because it was the Okie doke. You fooled us. Although he looks pretty wrecked. So I thought this was energy, but he actually set him on fire somehow. That was energy from him being such a badass. Really? Okay, hey, I should have trusted the author because he's a badass. He's gonna give him the sword, isn't he? Good shit. They thought he won, I guess. Yeah, it was pretty awesome. So say like he could have destroyed you at any moment, man. He was playing with you. Yeah, okay, like they got me. They completely fooled me. I always love it when the music carries over into this. Like we're not done with the musical theme, so we're not going to do our normal music for the commercial. Wrecked. Wonder if he can feel his shadow coming back. Burn his ass up. But give me the sword first. That's what I thought. It's one hell of a blade there, man. Well earned. Get rid of that bullshit. That's right. How's that taste, bitch? I love that they got me. I always love it when a show fools me. Zoro lives for this kind of shit. He lives for this. This is in his top five greatest moments. Give me my shadow back. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Don't lose it again, dumbass. Yeah, no shit. Quit spitting in my face. And how do you have spit when you're a skeleton? Yeah, we know the joke. We get the joke. He's still burning up there, man. They are roasting his ass. Good shit. Really? What? Oh, because of the shame of your loss. Okay, yeah. That's really cool. I like that, man. He's washing away the shame of your loss. Uh huh. See, now it's about his ego. Dumbass. Telling you, man. Nobody has more ingenuity than this son bitch. Look at him. How did you hide your hair behind that? What kept it in until that moment? Wrecked. Well, at least before Luffy Zombie lost his personality, he wrecked all these bitches. At least that happened. Well, he'd just be staying snitching. Shut the hell up. He don't give a shit, man. Yeah. Yeah, you don't think. So he came back up here, huh? Oh no, okay. This was a flashback. Gotcha. I thought he went back up there and thought it again. He thought the same. I thought he was repeating himself. They're just filling out the time. I got you. You are loud and wrong. Don't be both. Don't be loud and wrong. Yep, in an instant. You heard that right. Man, you saw how big he was. It don't matter if they're on their guard or not, man. What are you talking about? You must be smoking crack. Look at him. That horse looks pissed. He's gonna squash you. Yeah, apparently so. He don't care, man. So that's the thing. So wait a minute. Wait a minute. I've got like 4 minutes left. I'll try to remember. I just realized some the implications of this. We saw it happen a couple minutes ago too. Hey guys. Don't make me squash you. Gum gum. Yeah. It didn't happen. What's the matter? You did forget, didn't you? You almost got murked. These guys are pretty brave, though. They stood their ground. I appreciate that. I like that. Once Zombie Luffy gets back, it's over. You need to finish this. We don't need his ass shot. Thank you very much. We can do without that. Yeah, and one more. You have to also defeat Zombie Luffy. How are you gonna get squashed by a shadow? That just feels wrong somehow. Wait, he's not in there. Wreck his ass. Shit, he almost had him too, boy. Puny god. He looks very comfortable, doesn't he? They love their giggling. Great. Time to go. Yeah, not great. So the implications are, see, I thought salt was the only way to destroy the zombies, right? But apparently, if you destroy the bodies enough, if you do enough damage to the bodies, that also destroys them and the shadow comes back. We just saw that with Zoro and the samurai, right? There was no salt involved there. He destroyed the body. But that we had told they told us that before, several episodes ago. I just didn't pick up on the implications of that. Zombie Luffy crushed these bitches and they didn't get back up. They didn't recover. And then their fellows said they were dead. They said you killed our comrades. I didn't realize the implications of that. So it's not just salt. You can do enough damage to the body. You can wreck it bad enough that the soul will leave. That's important. That's neat to know. And I don't think anybody realizes that. Because the only people who are in a position to understand that is Zoro, Frankie, and Bone Boy. And I don't know if they picked up on that. Like, you know, they saw it happen, but did they realize that you just have to do enough damage to the bodies? I don't know. It seems like Bone Boy knew that because why did he keep dueling the samurai if he didn't think like if he had defeated him, he could get his soul back? He must realize that. Maybe it's obvious. That was always the obvious path. It's just hard to do because it's hard to destroy these zombie bodies. Maybe that's what's going on. And I'm just slowing the uptake. That could be what it is. Maybe all the characters understand this innately. The salt was just an easier method to accomplish the same thing. But I've been sitting there thinking the salt was the only way, right? So maybe I'm just slowing the uptake. I don't know.